Huddle is a great way for Christian men to associate in a non-denominational setting at the YMCA each Wednesday. Huddle starts on time at 12:10 and finishes on time at 12:50. Halfway through the week gives you an opportunity to come in, maybe fellowship with some of your co-workers that you wouldn't normally get an opportunity to worship with.
You go to church on Sunday and you get filled up, and then Monday comes and everything just kind of starts going crazy and you lose touch. And each week when I come on Wednesday, it's really helped to keep my mind focused on Jesus and on the Lord. And it just helps keep me focused where I should be.
It's a nice way to break up your week and be with the Lord and strengthen your walk with the Lord.
Oftentimes we separate religion into small pockets in our daily lives and don't realize that it has to be fully integrated in our life 24 hours a day.
There's something powerful about a group of men worshiping together because our problems are unique to men.
Some of the talks just feel like they're directed right to me, in the fact that something may be relational with my wife, and I'd actually leave Huddle, get on my cell phone and call her and tell her what we had learned that day and how it affected me and my relationship.
Just the interaction around the tables that we have and meeting with the guys, and the bond and the relationship that has developed with the guys around the table has been awesome to see how God has been working in some of their lives in very meaningful ways and on a day-to-day basis.
There was a young man at the table, 20 years old, his name was Greg, and as we began to talk, I said, Greg, do you know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior? Greg was a drug addict. He'd never been to church. He didn't know what that meant. And we explained to him what it was to receive Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. And as we began to tell him about Jesus and the love, the forgiveness he had for him, and I walked over and I knelt down next to Greg, and I said, would you mind if I lead you in a sinner's prayer? He said, no. So as we prayed, and he repeated the sinner's prayer. And God's put him into a program today. I was just talking to a man outside that's been able to minister to him, and Greg received Jesus Christ as his personal Savior that morning. But he's still a recovering drug addict, and he needs our prayers. That's what Huddle's all about.
At the time I started in the Huddle, my wife and I were separated, and I was a Christian. And Huddle brought me to the realization that I needed to make my life right with my wife. And put us back together, and Christ has been in our marriage ever since, and everything's great. I struggled at work quite a bit with being an outward Christian, and I worked construction field, and so I thought the best thing I could do was I brought the guys from work up to Huddle, and I probably brought 10 different guys to Huddle now. It's been amazing. Now at work I'm surrounded by other Christians, and they talk about it. And Huddle's affected not only my life, but a lot of people around me where I work.
If you're even remotely thinking about this or interested, give it a try, because in my opinion, it's well worth it.